A win, if you're a playoff driver, you'll advance to the next round with that win. It's NASCAR Cup Series playoffs, the Cookout Southern 500 from Darlington Raceway.
Driver, start your engine!
Fire on the hope.
And in front of the grandstand, sold out here at Darlington, the playoffs are underway.
Green.
Keselowski making a little bit of movement there to the inside of the 12 of Blaney.
Blaney running really tight right there. That's what you got to do, though, to create the momentum. Slow that 6 car down, takes the spot.
Blaney brought a ton of speed to this race. In race practice, I thought they were the best car. Let's see what he can get it done all night long.
A little further back, we see that McDonald's car of Bubba Wallace trying to make some moves to the front. Tucked right in behind the 9 of Chase Elliott. Setting in for a long one and a very difficult race for these drivers. They'll try to manage those tires the best they can while trying to gain track position. There's Michael McDowell in the 34.
Yeah, Rick, that's a great point, managing tires, especially on the start of the race, on restarts.
You'd have to imagine that they told him what's at stake here for him to race and stay on this lead lap.
Absolutely, right? I mean, give him what's at stake. Christopher Bell, seen a lot of guys make contact with the wall up the racetrack.
Oh.
That's a big hit off of turn 2.
Yeah, that's bad. That is a big hit, guys. You are right.
Big contact there. Under 2 laps to go. Hamlin out in front. Reddick running in second. Bell all the way back in 8th right now. And again, looking forward to stage 2, where we'll have Dale Earnhardt Jr., Dale Jarrett, and Kyle Petty calling the action for that stage. Final lap. Hamlin, is he going to be able to get by the 99 of Suarez? Down the backstretch for the final time. This is going to be the 6th stage win for Denny this year, which means another playoff point. Remember, he can carry those through to each round of the playoffs that he advances. So Denny Hamlin is going to win stage 1 at Darlington. Reddick, Larson, Harvick, and Blaney all in the top 5. Keselowski, Chase Elliott.
Oh, Bubba Wallace is going to spin in turn 4.
Around he goes before the caution comes out, and now the caution is out at the end of stage 1 and for the 23 of Bubba Wallace.
Bubba was on the inside of the 22 car Logano, the left rear quarter panel of the 22 Pennzoil machine. Contact right there. Brings the 23 around.
Caution comes out at the end of stage 1.
Crash over in 2.
Oh, we got a big wreck over here. The 2 involved. Ty Gibbs as well. Cindric's had contact with the right front.
Just hold your breath. Try to get it rolling. They're all outside. Be ready, guys. All right, we are rolling.
54 there, Ty Gibbs. Contact with the left side. Yeah, right there. Racing for 14th position. Cindric just gets into the left side of the 54, Ty Gibbs, and up the racetrack they go right here. Contact. Gibbs into the wall, turns the 2 right into the wall.
Yeah, the 54 had no more room to go.
No.
High.
Good moves by Joey Logano and Bubba Wallace to avoid that. They were right behind, up next to the wall when that happened.
He's not worried about that. It's totally about the next stage and where he starts then.
This will be the first restart all night on some used tires for Denny Hamlin. Wheel spin is an issue or a concern for some of the drivers. See how they fire off. Going through the restart zone. A good launch by the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Side by side for second. Eric Jones evens up on the 5 car. Larson down into turn 1. Byron all alone in 4th place. Jones with a great opportunity right here on the outside of the 5. Look at the momentum. He gets in the wall just a little bit, slows him down. A little side draft by Larson down into turn 3. Larson easily clears with a little bit of a slide job. Jones back to the bottom. All this while Denny Hamlin way out in front is going to win stage 2.
You're all good. You can roll out now.
This place goes crazy. Harvick now is going to slow down coming to pit road. He's going to try to leapfrog. The 45 is going to try to slow down.
Newman slides sideways, and that's probably going to bring out the caution. The 4 was he on pit road before the caution came out?
The answer is no to that, because on the onboard I saw the red light for sure for the 4 car, but the 22 of Joe Logano was already on pit road. Service. Let's take a look at what happens. We see Kevin Harvick right here coming to pit road. The 51 gets jacked up behind the 45, somehow loses control, and now the real key is where's the red light? Well, right there you can see it.
So the 45 slows down. He sees the 4 pitting. He says, I'm going to try to slow down and make it to pit road, but that was an impossible thing. Newman had nowhere to go. Here's the 45 riding on board. He's trying to downshift to get to pit road and then decides against it. Newman has nowhere to go. Is that what you're seeing, Jeff?
Something very odd there. I mean, but I just don't, there's no way Reddick was going to make pit road when he slowed down that much. It would have been impossible to make it. So the penalty of Harvick, we basically showed you, right? He came on pit road with a red light. But the caution was caused from the 45 trying to come to pit road late. So let's take a look at this. There's a lot going on. On the top of your screen, you're going to see the wreck coming in. So there's a couple cars coming to pit road. Now, if we freeze it about right here, you'll see, okay, this first car is the 4. Behind him, that's the 24 of Byron, the 5 of Larson. So now as we spin this forward a little bit, what you're going to see is Kevin Harvick stays committed. Larson sees it. He goes, oh, I'm staying out. And then right there, William Byron, right hand, stays on top, stays on the racetrack. So for that reason, I mean, that decision by Byron kept him in the race. The decision by Larson kept him in the race. And for Harvick, it was just a timing thing. I don't think he even had time to make the decision.
Kyle Larson leads the field back to the green flag here in the Southern 500. Back up through the gears with 51 laps to go.
Trying to get around the 48 of Bowman. Bowman to the bottom of the racetrack. Squirrels will have the momentum down the straightaway here. He's going to move to the inside. Bowman's going to block. More of a block. Contact.
Oh, and he puts him in the wall. Into the wall goes Bowman. And now Suarez and Harrison Burton caught up.
Stay all the way at the top and stop.
Free pass is going to go to Truex Jr., I believe. Highest scored car a lap down.
That was a hard lick for that 21 car of Harrison Burton. Nowhere to go. So down the front straightaway, the 99 of Suarez has the run. He's looking low, and Bowman's going to take him all the way down the racetrack. And as they go back up, the 99 hooks him in the right rear and turns Bowman into the outside wall.
I get the first block. The second block's ridiculous. I mean, you know, you block a guy to the inside, that's fine. Guy turns to the right and then block him on the right again. I mean, that's just not good. So I agree with you. I don't put that on Suarez at all. Bowman, if he wants to turn left and run him down to the bottom, that's fine. But then, you know, you wrecked yourself. You turn right, and the guy is next to your right rear bumper, in my opinion. So I get where Bowman's at here, but, I mean, you just drove across the 99's nose going back to the right. I mean, is that how you guys see this?